Breaking news about the case of Vitali, that Russia has officially disowned Vitali. That's right, they want nothing to do with his shenanigans. He is locked up and facing 2 to 3 years even before he hits his trial, and then several years in jail. No country is going to come out there and save him.
Guys, we got a massive update on Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, and this is not just an update. You could say it's the worst news Vitali could get in his lifetime in jail. Recently, Russia has officially released a statement that they disowned Vitali, and Russia will not help Vitali or try to clash with the Philippines over Vitali's matter. What Vitali has done, he has to find ways himself to get out of trouble. That gave a huge shock to the world who follows Vitali. And not just that, the Philippine government is now collecting many more pieces of evidence from Vitali's old statements so that they can prove that leaving Vitali without punishment could be dangerous for Vitali himself and the world.
What do you think the worst you were doing at that time were?
Nobody ever knows this, but I had 3 doctors, bro. 180 in 20 days of 30 milligrams. That's crazy.
But you're getting different doctors. How did you not have a heart attack?
I don't know, bro.
Did you see that he's talking about his drug use? Later in the video, I will show proof and give updates on how Vitali's statements are now being checked by officials. Vitali is reacting horribly in jail because he is out of substances and many other things he used to take regularly. And now, all of a sudden, when he's not getting them, Vitali is reacting very badly. His health is breaking down. There are a lot of updates on Vitali, and I promise you, it's not good at all. So let's start with how Russia disowned Vitali and warned other Russians that if they visit the Philippines, no one should act like Vitali.
Breaking news about the case of Vitali, that Russia has officially disowned Vitali. That's right, they want nothing to do with his shenanigans. He is locked up and facing 2 to 3 years even before he hits his trial, and then several years in jail after that. A lot of people are looking for the international response of the US, of Russia, of countries where he stayed and has citizenship. And a lot of people were asking questions too. Well, what's going to happen with Russia? Is he going to be sent back to Russia? What's going to go on there? We have the first really big public response from Russia, and that's to disavow him, to say they want nothing to do with him, and to actually call out his actions as something that Russians should not emulate. No country is going to come out there and save him. And if the message that they would have sent, if they were going to come save Vitali, would have been, okay, well, we stand against the Philippines here. We think that he's unjustly detained. We think that he's been taken with no due process, etc. And they would have come and said, we're standing up for Vitali. But instead, they have not only rejected, they said we disown that behavior, and we hope that his bad example, that what he did that is clearly wrong.
Now, in a Russian news outlet, a big article was published on him, which ended with the final statement, "Now it's official that no one is saving Vitali." You might be wondering, hey, Vitali is American. Why isn't America saving him? Well, unfortunately, he is not a citizen. He has a green card. But since he'll most probably stay in a Philippine jail for a long time, more than a year, it's guaranteed that his green card will also be gone. And many people who used to work with Vitali are now shocked after getting the news that there is no way Vitali is coming out free.
Wait, it's like confirmed he's gonna do time? Up to how many years?
I seen the headline like they trying to say
not 5 years, there's no
20?
No, they said 10. I thought it was 10. I seen something that said 10 years, but I don't know how the it works.
What the
Neon's girlfriend, a former enemy of Vitali, also reacted to Vitali's arrest.
Yeah, so wait 3 years for then a sentence? He's gonna die in jail. They're gonna kill him in there. He's not gonna make it out. I actually wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. That's because they're actually trying to make an example out of him. They don't want people coming here and doing the things he did, disrespecting the people, disrespecting the culture, and getting away with it. 24 years, he won't get out until he's what, like 50 or 60? 3 words. Karma is real.
And Neon has reacted before about Vitali's mother, but this time Neon really crossed all the lines when he was gathering information from a person living in the Philippines.
But you think he should be out of jail right now?
I'm being honest, you have to be fair even to your enemies, bro. That he don't deserve that, bro.
Damn,
he does not deserve that, bro. Like, come on, man. He brought his mom there. He was just having a fun time.
But you see his mom was like half naked the whole time?
Bro, I want to marry his mom. How can I get in contact with her?
Yeah, I mean, the chat can find her Instagram.
Like, can you imagine what kind of people are living in this world? That Vitali is getting 24 years in prison. And this guy is talking about marrying his mom. What a ridiculous world we live in. Here, Legal Mindset explained the article and shared his insider update that Vitali's situation is not looking good. It's almost like he never existed. Things are coming to an end.
Russia's top diplomat to Manila advised Russian travelers to strictly follow Philippine laws after a popular Russian-American prankster was arrested for harassing Filipinos. Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, a vlogger with over 10 million followers on YouTube where he posts prank videos in countries he visited, was apprehended by Philippine authorities in April. He committed multiple crimes very clearly on camera, during what he called his demon time.
Now, as promised, I'll show you the video that's going viral on the internet right now. Philippine officials are currently investigating this video and doing their own research and interrogation. In this video, Vitali is admitting to taking illegal substances, which could be directly connected to his current situation, his arrest and behavior in the Philippines. How? I'll explain after you finish watching the video.
What do you think the worst you were doing at that time were?
Nobody ever knows this, but I had 3 doctors, bro. 180 in 20 days of 30 milligrams. That's crazy.
You're getting different doctors. How did you not have a heart attack?
I don't know, bro. But the worst, I don't know. I never was a downer guy. Never on the flights here and there a little bit, but never to get high. Always uppers,
Yeah.
But I would never just wake up, drink. I would never wake up, do a line.
Yeah.
Never. It's always, oh, you're getting invited to here. If there's alcohol, there's always going to be coke. So I think, but Adderall was, because I think Adderall, my bank account went up as soon as I started taking Adderall, but it was more and more, then I wouldn't feel it. I like the cracked out feeling. I was like, hunger.
Yeah, bro. Like, how did you
I was getting done, but it got to the point where I just became lonely and I start overthinking everything because your brain thinking 1,000 miles an hour. So you didn't get done. You would just be in the circle of doing the same video or re-editing the same thing.
Yeah.
So yes, what's happening now is that multiple videos of Vitali using illegal substances are going viral. And now all the netizens are speculating that when Vitali did all those things, he was high. That's the reason many believe he acted the way he did, and especially in a public place. If it's proven that he was high, it could lead Vitali into even more serious trouble. In the Philippines, if you're caught using illegal substances and engaging in harassing or unusual behavior, you can face serious jail time under the law. For example, if you're caught using illegal drugs and harassing others in public, you could face 6 months in rehab or up to life in prison, plus up to 6 more years for causing a public disturbance. And in recent videos, Legal Mindset explained that Vitali is facing severe health problems, and now it's easy to connect the dots. The likely reason behind his condition is that he hasn't been able to get those substances in prison, which is causing him to act crazy.
He is having a really bad time in prison. I can now tell you that he is having reactions. He is having arrhythmia. People are speculating in the prison this may be due to withdrawal, whether that's from drugs or steroids or whatever else, but he is having severe or intense health issues, which, we're going to follow up on, but they're not going to release him for that. They're taking care of that in the hospital. He's, of course, not going to die. He'll be fine, but he's not going well in jail. So it may be that he was on substances or hopped up on some sort of steroid or something else that was changing his brain chemistry and just making him enter, demon time or go crazy.
So in the end, what I want to say is, when things go wrong, even your own country can refuse to recognize you. And honestly, I have big respect for Russia for doing that. But let's not forget, Vitali once showed support for Russia.
W Russia. I stand with Russia.
You want to keep
Prayers to all the people infected by Moscow. Don't worry, Daddy Putin's going to take it all. He's going to send him to God, and God's going to judge him.
As you saw, just because of Vitali's actions, now Russia is refusing to even acknowledge him. This is the lesson. You should always be known for your good actions, not your bad ones, or else your ending might be just like Vitaly Zdorovetskiy. Guys, let me know what you think about Vitali. Feel free to share your opinions in the comments.